Hi Kansas, thank you for tuning in. This is your December reading. I hope you are doing good. I hope your health is okay, because I know and feel that for a lot of my Cancers it's been quite challenging these last couple of weeks, but there is a deeper meaning, a message in it, and I will share that with you guys a little bit later on. Just a quick note, I'm not going to do an extended on this reading this month because I'm working on the yearlies as well, and I will be uploading something else on Patreon for the month of December. So for my Patreons, don't worry, I got y'all. So I'm just going to start off with shuffling the angel message deck. I'm going to get a card for you, then I'm just going to do a tarot spread. And I tried something different last month, like doing all the readings in one, and some of you really liked it, and others of you really, well, like most of you really wanted to keep me to the old format, so 12 videos, for every sign, one video. So I'm just going to do that for this month. I'm going to rethink and all of that, let my creative energy flow this month, but right now I just want to get these December energies and readings out to you guys. So let's stop the rambling and let's start shuffling. An angel message for Cancers for the month of December, please. An angel message. We have two messages. Beautiful. Intuition and insight, and a 9 of emotion. Alright, my candle just went out, so I'm gonna put a new one in, okay? Because that candle at all times just needs to be burning. I was waiting on it, that's why I had a new one laying here. I was like, it's gonna go out anytime soon. Okay. Ready, let's start. Intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction, Cancers. Follow your own insight over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself right now. Okay, and that came with 9 of emotion. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that your luck is following you, that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just your reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Alright. Beautiful. As this coming together, because this November was very intuitive for a lot of us. And I'm talking to us because I'm also Cancer Sun and Rising if you're here for the first time. So I always come together with you guys as like a little family gathering. The strong intuitive and insight, it can come through different situations. It can come in different moments. Like everything, everybody's opinion is a certain way, but you're intuitively feeling like it might actually go a different direction. It's always good to have both, to have the 3D and the fact and the opinions, or the way people are thinking, and the structured way of living your life. It's good to always take it in consideration, but don't ignore your own insight. It's okay that maybe a whole group of people have a certain opinion and they want you to join them, and it's not something you intuitively feel connected to. Then it's okay to just not go in with that necessarily, but you don't have to advocate your intuitive insight instantly and broadcast it like that. Is the way that they're trying to say here. It's sometimes good to just allow people to go through their own evolution in their own time, but stay true to your own intuitive insight. And the moment that people are open for it, you can share your insight, or you can actually, they redirect it to a different group of people, or, in a different situation. It's important to never lose faith in your own intuitive energy, in your own intuitive guidance. And it's sometimes hard because a lot of times we come from that feeling like just something feels off, or the person doesn't feel right, but you also don't want to put judgment towards a person you just met, but you get all these chills and these electric, sensations all over your skin, and it's like, oof, like I don't like that person. And you can come up, normally, it can maybe come up like judgment or whatever, but it's a feeling, and in the end of the day, we always know we're kind of right, and then there's a difference of just being polite and just removing yourself from that person's energy and aura and not go in with that, or actually broadcasting it to everybody. I have this feeling he's creepy, or he's this or that, and trying to give people all the same opinion or feeling. It's you, your own compass of how to deal with yourself on a one-on-one basis. There's a difference in that, and that's what we do always, very gracefully and refined. We're not trying to make other people see the person the same way. We're just intuitively not connecting, and we're not going forward with that connection. That's what I'm trying to say. I know that I'm going a little bit too deeply into this part. That's just the way it goes, okay? Because it's important to learn how to navigate it and make it work for you, instead of feeling that you feel left out because of it. Like you feel different about things, and then that's the reason why you might not feel connected. It's like, no, let it guide you. Let it see. It is a really good tool as a spiritual leader, or on your own spiritual journey, to guide yourself and to grow and to evolve. So what they're asking of you is to follow your own insight over the advice of others. And advice is, it's an advice. It's like, hey, it's a good way to do it like this, because I always do it like this. And then you don't necessarily need to take the advice. You can be like, I understand, it sounds logical, but I just feel like I kind of have to go this way. So, but thank you so much for your tip or things, but I'm going to go this way, no hard feelings. Because if you allow yourself to claim that space, because this is all about claiming your own space, Cancer, it's really what we're being taught or taught. Yeah, what we're being taught, okay, by the universe. Okay, it's about how do we create space to breathe, create space to rest, create space for ourselves to just feel okay with allowing your body to take up some space, and to not do all your duties, but just let it be okay for a little bit, and create space for your dreams, for your goals, for the things you want to do, things that make you happy, for exploring, for adventure, for rest, for peace of mind, and to create space for everything, and everything has a place. It's like when you have a closet and you have 4 different drawers, you sort of create space for example, beauty products or hair products or things like that. And it's like, my second drawer is for my socks and lingerie and whatever, or I'm creating this space for example, books or coloring, creative things. But you're not going to put your socks with your coloring books, and most of us, but it's like, it's one closet, and that's our life as well. You see, it's like we have different drawers, we have different spaces where we can put our energy to, and we can create space for that. And it's good to just not, for example, let a person move in and take up all the drawers, and then where you're going with your stuff. And that's what happens sometimes in relationships with us. Not for all of us, but for some of us it does, and it slips in. It's like you come in your house and when you open the drawer, and all of a sudden actually all your stuff is gone, and there's stuff, and it's like, well, it's okay because I still have this one, so it's okay, I'll just put that stuff in here. You know, it's gonna be a little, you know, I don't have that much space, but I think I can, you know, fit it in. And then one morning you see that half of that drawer is gone as well, and it's like, okay, well, I guess, you know, gotta get some rid of some stuff, and maybe I can just put in. Constantly adapting, but it slips in, you know, and before you know it, your whole entire drawer is taken up by things that are not even yours. And that's the same with other people's emotions, it's the same with other people's problems and worrying for people. It's hard, sometimes you hardly have any space left for yourself. And to understand that you are worthy, and that you are, and that it's important for you and for the people you love to, you know, separate things and see everything as equal. Your partner and their happiness and their emotional well-being is just important as your happiness and your emotional support and your well-being and your, you know, dreams and goals. It's equal, and to create that equal space is what's happening, you know, and it's what you're being guided to. And sometimes it comes with health. With us, it's health mostly, you know, your physical body. You know, sometimes it's the stomach area, or it's your ovaries, or your womb. It's just acting up. Your period is off, or, you know, if you're a man, of course you don't get your period, but, you know, you might actually have a lot of stomach cramps, or just migraines, and it will show up it will show you so beautifully what's going on within you, because we do everything but feelings, and there's a lot of hormonal energy that comes with that, and we get hormonal disbalances way quicker than other signs. We just do, because we are the mother, you know, and we are connected to the womb and the breast, and it's just all coming, you know, through hormonal energy. So what I'm trying to say is that they're guiding you to trust your intuitive energy, to create that space, to use, if you are not feeling well, use that as a beautiful teaching school for you to create that space for yourself and to feel okay with it. It's not fun to not feel good and not feel energized, not feel like yourself. But there's also so many beautiful intuitive messages hiding in there. And that's what's powerful about it at this moment in time. And angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. How can you bring more life and more fun into your life? What do you like to do? You know, yesterday actually for myself, I've been feeling guided to paint more again. I used to paint like years ago, love painting, completely let it go, and of course moved house, and like everything, the whole living situation right now is different as well. And then yesterday morning I was like, you know what, it was really early, and I actually do not go to stores right now at this moment, or hardly any. There's this really nice store that's mostly always packed, you know, and I don't want to go because of my asthma. I don't want to be out there too much at this moment in time, but that's for another day. But it was really early in the morning, and I know when opening time it's quite quiet, so I actually went there. Of course I was wearing, you know, my things, and I picked up some new paint and some coloring things, like, you know, painting new paint, because, you know, if you don't paint for a long time the paint goes off. But I'm actually excited to allow that a little bit in, and it's not for something, it's not to display or to sell or to, no, it's just because I'm in need to bring in a little bit more of the creative energy flow, and that will help me with my work, will help me with all the other things, you know, to just get that energy flowing. And what would that do that for you? And that's what they're asking you to just, you know, dive in a little. Maybe for you it's Christmas decorations, or I don't know, you know, anything in that direction. So just try and bring that in more and more into your space. All right, some of you really need to drink more water, and you know this, but I'm just reminding you because it's going to help you so much. You are gonna be pretty shocked about it. It's like, you know, you pump your intake of water up to, like, you know, 1.5 liters or 2 liters. I don't know if you guys know what, you know, think in liters, but you know what I'm saying, on ounces. Anyway, drink a bottle of water, and you actually are quite shocked about it, about the effect. Like, I feel so much better, I feel so much energized, or I feel that energy around you guys. So that's something I needed to pass on. Let's jump into your tarot reading. I've been talking for so much, but I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm not, you can scroll on to the tarot reading, but here, there you go. I knew this one would pop up. I knew it, because that's what they're saying as well. It seems like good luck is following you, but what is happening is that you are finally receiving some awards for the hard work you've been putting in as the loving person that you are, and the openness of that money, the openness of having good things coming towards you, and being surprised about things just working out, and just feeling good about it. It's like, oh, it's so nice when things just work out. I found myself saying that yesterday. I was trying to get something in a paper, like a paperback, into a bag, and normally it's always a struggle, and this just went in, and I was like, isn't it nice and refreshing when something just works out? First try. Well, that's the energy I'm gonna feel a lot around you in December. So money is coming in. I do see money finally going and flowing again. How was your year money-wise this year, Cancer? I'm curious about that. Let's see. Ooh, what else can we get? What else can we get? Seems like good luck is following you. What's happening is that you're finally receiving the rewards for the loving, beautiful person that you are. Okay, so the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, receiving a offer, a deeper level of commitment. It's just things are finally moving forward. I feel like a lot more peace and love and harmony is in your surroundings. A little bit too much. That's what's on the menu for December. So embrace it and create space for that. Create space for just creating memories and moments. And I know, oh, by the way, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing a meditation on the end of this reading, okay? I forgot to say it in the beginning, but at the end of this reading, I'm doing the meditation, which will help us for the month of December. We have the Hierophant. Wow, what is this? Are you being proposed to or something? I'm not trying to, like, if it's not in the cards at all right now for you, not the cards, but if it is and could be, I don't want to spoil it, but that I see a deeper level of commitment. Like, it might actually being engaged, or you're finally getting married. And that's of course not for all my Cancers. I'm definitely not on that list, but well, I don't know. No. The Hierophant is just recommitting to this, recommitting to your happiness, recommitting to finding that pathway and walking it, and actually focusing on recreating your happy place and bringing it back in. And you see, it all comes through that intuitive energy, intuitive insight. So the High Priestess with the Page of Pentacles, use your intuitive abilities and insights to guide you towards this happy place. It's there. I know sometimes you feel like it's a burden, to feel so much or to know so much, like to just, receive so much downloads and energy, but you are so gifted in so many ways. And exactly the Empress. Okay, I cannot lie about this. Like, some of you just recently figured out you were pregnant and you knew that it was coming, you felt it. And for some of you, you really are feeling that the pregnancy is around the corner, like you can just feel it. You might actually, wow, what a reading. What a reading, Cancer. I cannot. Okay. Feeling that you are energetically, intuitively coming to a point where you want to step into motherhood, fatherhood, wanting to actually going on that fertility journey and getting pregnant and, putting life on this planet, basically giving birth to his new soul. But that's not for all, of course, but for some of you who feel this so strongly, and if you've been feeling this way, it's really a good time. Okay, even if all the outside things are not making any sense, and maybe financially you're not that stable, it will come. It will come. Because you cannot wait forever. I feel like maybe some of you have been waiting for the right timing in your life, but now you feel like, hey, I'm actually in the 30s, or maybe I should just do it. And that's the thing with pregnancy. It's hardly any, especially if it's a surprise pregnancy. It's like it's never going to be the perfect timing. It never will, but it creates itself to be because of when you are the one who's pregnant, you receive certain, you have hormones and they will stir you towards stability, or just it will guide you. Like that mother instinct that you already naturally possess will guide you. Just they say, like, I just get this song in my head, like, look up at the stars, they will guide you. Look up, they will guide you. Okay, so it's like maybe you're deciding that you've been waiting around for the perfect person, for the beautiful King of Cups to join you on that journey. But maybe you realize that it wouldn't necessarily be needed to actually do it with a person. Maybe there are other resources and you're ready to just step into the motherhood journey. And you're doing it your way because you intuitively felt so connected and guided to do that. And that's an energy I'm feeling. And it's not for all, like I'm saying, but I wanted to make sure I really tapped into that for a little bit, because some of you, it's really on your mind and it's time. Okay, it's a beautiful time. And of course, the world is heavily falling apart. But it's not falling apart. It's falling together, and it's a restructuring to a much more healthier and more equal structure. It will, and it's an evolution. It really is. We're evaluating to the next step, a next journey. So that's what I'm feeling for us as well. This new year that's coming in, we'll definitely put the dots on we'll put the cherries on the cakes. It's like it makes sense now. It's like, pop, and now I get it. Now it's something clicks. So you might actually, I feel for some of you it's two things, okay, coming true. And I'm just sharing everything that I'm channeling, so because then I can reach more of you. All right, so stay tuned if this is not resonating. For some of you, you're pregnant and you meet somebody, like you're pregnant but you're not with the person, and you're not there's no interest of like actually doing it together or something like that. Doing separately, taking it on yourself, that journey, and then you meet someone and it's like an instant connection. That's something that could happen, or has happened. And for some of you, what has happened is that you actually met someone during your pregnancy and you didn't want to connect in that way, but now someone is coming back and turning around and actually connects to you. So they're talking a lot about pregnancy actually. But let's go back a little bit more to the general part of things, because not everybody's having babies out here. Okay. There's this energy that I'm feeling so strongly with the High Priestess. It's about you claiming your intuitive energy and wisdom, and your intuition, and claiming yourself and putting yourself on in that position, like claiming the High Priestess position. Like, I'm sitting here, she's taking her space. She knows who she is. She knows what she's being guided to do. She knows, she feels, and she sees that as her gift and as her blessing, and not as her burden, or not as I'm too sensitive. No, It's a beautiful thing to feel the way you do and to know the way you know. And to start seeing it as an actual gift and to start seeing it as something that makes you special puts you instantly in the Emperor's position. And this is such an energetic, strong position to be in, that it will attract love, an equal partner, an equal person, or it will restore a balance between you and your existing partner or person. Because it's like, if you cannot see your own light, if you cannot feel your own light, Cancer, people cannot see or feel it either. They will not. Like, when you love and when you feel good and when you give and when you nurture, you do it so from a deeper place of your heart and soul that someone feels completely connected to that and feels that. The moment when you are drained, the moment when you are not taking good care of yourself and you actually don't have any energy to give, but you feel obligated to do it because that's just the person you are, and then you give, you will not receive the same energy back. You will not receive the gratitude that you actually deserve, because you gave from a place of feeling and pushing through and obligating and neglecting your own needs and wants and light, and you need to rest. So when you find that balance, miracles happen. Because look at this reading. I mean, okay, so what else coming in for my Cancers for the month of December? Okay, Cancers now. Look at that, 4 of Wands. Restored balance, harmonious home life, harmonious energy, overcoming the obstacles, putting old things and old conversations aside, deciding to make a new fresh start, whether that is with yourself, whether that is with your existing partner, whether that is with a person that you just recently met or what you will meet. It's just about understanding that if you keep the balance between what you think and what you feel and allow space there, it's beautiful. So your first house is being activated during the full moon on almost New Year's Eve. It's the 29th on the 30th. It's like, some of us it's 29th, but it's the night between 29th and the 30th of December. It's our full moon. And what would this full moon bring in for my Cancers? I'm going to ask that directly. What's this full moon going to shine light upon? Because it's in our first house. We're setting, releasing, we're setting new goals. Look at that, the Queen of Swords with the Page of Wands. That's good. You see what this full moon is bringing in? It's releasing the doubt. It's releasing, a lack mentality. And it's bringing in, I have this dream, or I have this thing I want. I want this harmonious life, or I want to become a mother, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. This is what makes me happy. This is the journey for me. This is what my soul is guiding me towards. And I'm not going to settle for less. I'm not going to take no BS from nobody. I'm not going to overgive on myself, so I need to neglect my own dreams and goals, and I cannot start what I want to do and I constantly just have to put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. I don't want to put things off anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. That's the Queen of Swords energy I'm feeling. This is what I'm channeling right now. So that's powerful to start a new year with. What? I could not come up with anything, better to start a new year. It's like, I know what I want. I know what makes me happy. I know my abilities. I know my gifts. I know what I can give. I know what I can achieve. I know that got great potential. I can feel it. And I'm no longer settling for anything else. Someone can see your light, might not be your person because they're not on the same frequency. Wow, such a powerful reading, Cancer. I really want to just continue doing this reading, but I kind of have to keep it fair for the other signs as well. And I still need to record those. And I have not been feeling the best health-wise. So I'm just taking it in divine timing, okay? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pre-record a meditation for all the signs. Okay. So I add that to this video. So now after this, the meditation will start. If you are in for that meditation, would love to see you there. Would love you to join us. We're gonna put in good positive energy for the month of December. And if not, I'll hope to see you back on my channel. I will do the 2021. I need to practice, okay? 2021 yearly readings. They will be up on my channel in December. And if you're my Patreon family, I'll see you over there, okay? Feel free to join me. I love you so much. And if I don't speak to you before that, have an amazing Thanksgiving, of course, and Hanukkah and Christmas and New Year's Eve and all of that. I love you so much, and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye. Welcome to this meditation part of the reading. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in here. So today I have someone who wants to talk to you guys, who has a message for you, and so I want to take you on this journey to receive the message. All right, it's a special type of meditation, and it just came to me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. All right, let's first get comfortable. Let's just find a place where we can sit or lay down, relax, where nothing really needs our immediate attention. Maybe put your phone on silence for a little bit. And if that is not the right moment right now, then maybe come back to this meditation on a later time. Alright, let's just first start with taking some deep breaths. Just take it in through the nose and blow out through the mouth. Alright? Find a comfortable place and tune into your own physical body. Just become aware of how you're feeling. Do you feel discomfort anywhere? Try to, place your body in a way where you feel comfortable and supported. Now is the time to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. If not, you can also keep them open. Continuing focusing on your breathing. You also may breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose, or maybe repeat it out through the mouth for a couple more times, whatever you feel guided to do. Imagine yourself waking up in a beach house. You can hear the sounds of the ocean in the background, and you can feel the warmth of the sun touching your face. There's this beautiful sensation of inner peace. You feel rested and you feel relaxed. You decide to get out of the bed and walk towards the open slide doors towards the garden. While you step out of the house into the garden, you are amazed by all these beautiful colors, beautiful flowers and plants that are growing. While you're continuing walking through this garden, you can feel the grass underneath your bare feet. It's soft and warm. While you make your way through this garden, you notice someone sitting in the distance. You walk towards the bench where a person is sitting, and as you come close, you can see a beautiful, bright golden light surrounding this person. And as you look at her, you feel this familiar sensation, like you know this person. She looks up and invites you to come and sit next to her. As you sit down, you notice her smile and her energy. She says, "I've been expecting you." She takes your hand, and the moment she touches your hand, you can feel this sensation of unconditional love running through your body. She says, "You are love. You are light. You are very important. And I am so proud of you." You look up and smile. She says, "Stay true to yourself and love yourself. And don't forget that I always walk beside you and you are never alone. And if you ever need help, just ask me." She walks up towards the ocean. As you see her walk towards the ocean, you can feel this pull. Something is calling you. You decide to leave the bench and walk back into the garden, where you can feel the grass underneath your bare feet, and you can hear the bees zooming in the back and the ocean waves rushing onto shore. You walk into the beach house. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. As I ring the bell, you come back into the here and into the now. Welcome back. You can open your eyes if you're ready. Just relax. So, if you will ever have a moment where you feel lonely in this month of December because of circumstances or because you miss someone, know that you are not alone. We are all one. We are all connected. And we all have an amazing team surrounding us. So, go up, shine your light this month. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and allow some beautiful things to come to your pathway this month. I love you so much. Thank you for joining this meditation. Namaste. I see you. I love you. And I'll see you at the next one.